Oh, here we are, 2023, and I am going to mess that up saying that many times this year. I'm sure, at least for a month or so. It's Monday. Yes, the weekend's over. Work week is began. Sort of. Today, we're going to discuss Highlander 4K and the special features and the materials and stuff that came with it. We need to talk about this. Don't go anywhere.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Hey, Squeaky. Did you have a good Christmas? Yeah? I was going to share with you, this big present I got. And it was huge. It was super heavy. You shook it, and it made a lot of noise, right? And I opened it up, and you know what was inside? A bottle of root beer and a can of pork and beans. Yep, that's what it was. It had a card, though. And the card said, "Have a rootin' tootin' Christmas." That's right. Awesomest gift this year. Whoo! Oh, it's Monday, everybody. How's everybody doing? Did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good New Year's? New Year's Eve? Christmas is over. New Year's is now over. We are now in 2023. That's right. So Happy New Year. And that hurts my bald head. So, I'm going to be honest. I'm trying to rearrange and get things put away in here in the office. I think I'm going to take some things down and put new things up. So, I'm struggling a bit to get the office right. So, give me a week or so. It's a new year. I got things going on, right? But, besides that, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. In the description down below are some things that we love here. No one pays us. We just think they're great products. Please feel free to check them out. You may find something you like coffee, maybe? Just off the top of my head. Today, we are going to talk about the new 4K Director's Cut of Highlander. First things first. I love Highlander. I've always loved Highlander since it came out, just about. I was a young kid when I first saw Highlander, and it was brilliant. The storyline was great. I just enjoyed this movie. I'm a huge fan of Christopher Lambert. Huge fan of Sean Connery. Come on now. The soundtrack is a Queen album. How fantastic is that? Instead of having different music from different bands, they just were like, "Hey Queen, you want to do an album for this movie?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And it's a brilliant album. It's probably the only Queen album that I enjoy all the way through. Honestly, it's got some fantastic music on it. Some real tearjerkers, if you will. I've got figures. I've got Highlander figures, and the Kurgan figure is back there behind one of those big cups. Look, I just love Highlander. The only thing I don't have of Highlander is the swords, and that's because they're so hard to find. And the good ones cost as much as my right leg. So, anyway, I wanted to show you. I've been watching the special features on this over the weekend. Now, there's a lot going on, so I'm not all the way through them. But I wanted to show you. First things first, the artwork is great on these discs. Fantastic. And that's the Blu-ray and the 4K. And then you've got these, I guess you'd call them postcard type deals. They're cardboard. Alright. Beautiful. Then you've got this one. Fantastic. Really well done. Really well done. Alright. But we're just beginning. I'm telling you, I was not expecting much. I've seen just about, there's like 907 versions of Highlander. And keep in mind, we're just talking about the first one. And even so, there's a bunch of different versions that were brought out of the first movie. Director's cuts, special editions, special editions, immortal special editions. I mean, but that being said, I was not really expecting a whole lot from this 4K, the special features. But they're great. First off, the film looks fantastic. Yes, you still got film grain on it, but it just looks good. Alright. I will show you this real quick. This is just 1986, rated R, hour and 56 minutes. If you haven't seen this movie, I don't know why you wouldn't have. Directed by Russell Mulcahy. Written by Gregory Wyden originally, and then these other guys did the screenplay. Christopher Lambert, Sean Connery, Clancy Brown plays the Kurgan. Awesome. Okay. I'm not really necessarily talking about the movie, but I wanted to show you. It's from 86, but it has a great rating because it's fantastic. But here's what they got. They've got, and these are some brand new special features made for the 4K. The immortal attractions of Highlander, looking back at 4 decades of Highlander magic. A kind of magic, music of the immortals, a featurette on the soundtrack. There can be only one Kurgan, actor Clancy Brown remembers Highlander. Capturing immortality, interview with photographer David James. Audio commentary with author Jonathan Melville. Audio commentary with director Russell Mulcahy. Audio commentary with Russell Mulcahy and producers Peter S. Davis and William S. Panzer. Sorry, William N. Panzer. I'm blind. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. But so far, I have not listened to the audio commentaries. That's next. But I have watched the featurettes. They are fantastic. And they're beautiful. They're on the 4K disc. These are in 4K, y'all. I would only assume. You wouldn't put non-4K special features on the 4K. And these certain ones are not on the Blu-ray. The regular special features are on the Blu-ray. So if you just have a Blu-ray player, it's okay. You can watch it. But why would you buy a 4K if you didn't have a 4K player? So, null and void. Alright. If you're a fan of Highlander, you need to get this. It's super cheap. On Amazon, it's like $17 for the 4K. That comes with all that. And a really cool slipcover, too. That's sitting over there because I forgot to bring it over here. My apologies. But it's nice. So there you go. That's today's video. This is the first video of 2023. Is about one of my favorite films. The special features, basically. We're not talking about the film. I will review this movie. But right now, we're just talking about the special features that come on it. I may not review this movie. If you haven't seen this movie that was made in 1986 by now, are you going to watch it? If you haven't watched it, you should. It's fantastic. Don't watch the sequels. Just so now, okay, let me rephrase. You can watch the second one. It won't make a lick of sense, but it does have Sean Connery in it. So, there you go. Alright, hey, I've got to go. I've got things to do. Unfortunately, just a lot of stuff weighing down on me right here in the beginning of 2023. I hope you guys are great. I hope you have a great week. We will be back on Wednesday, back full schedule, watching, talking about a movie. But I enjoyed these special features so much, I wanted to talk about them. So there you have it. From Michael the Microphone, Bob, squeaky chair back there in the back, and this big fat bald nerd. Happy New Year, and we'll see you on Wednesday.